friends, best greetings from Kiev, the capital of Ukraine. My name is Viktor Fursov and I am a research scientist of Institute of Zoology of National Academy of Sciences in Kiev, the capital of Ukraine. And today, April 10th, 2015, and I'm with a very special bunch of these birds. Well, if you are interested to know some interesting stories about these birds, about insects, about entomology, this video is especially for you. So, what's about birds? And where did I collect them? By the way, I collected them, many of them, just here at streets of Kiev. Because this plant is a very common ornamental plant, locust, honey locust tree. Very funny special name, yes, but Latin name is more special. Gleditsia triacanthos. Yes, Gleditsia triacanthos, huge tree, maybe just 10 meters, like a huge building, with these so huge buds. Usually it's very, sometimes commonly mistaken with the plant of acacia or pseudo-acacia robinia. But robinia has a small buds, but this one has a huge buds. And what's about that? What's about them? Some insects, they are living inside these buds. That's a miracle, that's a story, that's a fun. And why did I pay attention to them? Because in the winter time, all these buds were falling down on the snow. And during this winter, I collected a lot of these buds. Yes, some bags, several bags, actually with very special smell. Very special smell and with very special insects were inside these buds. Why I paid attention to them? Because I found that some crocs, yes, some birds, they destroyed these buds and were trying to open them. They made holes here. Birds made holes here, trying to take off some seeds and probably some insects from buds. And I decided, well, there's something wrong, something should be here. Yes, and definitely I found that on some seeds there are a lot of special green holes. Yes, circles, holes. And these holes, these are indicators of emergence, holes of seed beetles from a family Bruchidae. Yes, Bruchidae beetles, they're making this special type of holes inside such seeds. But I never found them before on Gleditsia, and some of my colleagues never found them in the previous year. Yes, maybe this is just changes of a climate, maybe this is a changes of expanded distribution of this species, of this bruchid beetle, but still this was a first record of this beetle, which name is Megabruchidius dorsalis from a family Bruchidae here in Kiev. And actually now this is a most northern border of distribution of this species. I will show you just a picture of similar species, which was published in publication of our colleague Coleoptera with Megabruchidius tonkiensis, which is very similar but different species, but looks like our Megabruchidius dorsalis, about only in length 6 millimeters, but still this bug, this beetle, of course smaller than this one, but nevertheless, if you compare it with the bean beetle, which is developing on beans, on phaseolus, Acanthocelidis obtectus, this much smaller beetle. Acanthocelidis is smaller in 3-4 times, because size of only 3 millimeters, but this beetle has a size about 6 millimeters length. And actually I collected a lot of seeds. I opened these buds, yes, because it's much easier to observe for beetles, and I collected a lot of beetles and put them in petri dishes. Some of them I show you here. Some of these beetles were still here. Oh, they already died, sorry about it, but I recorded some videos about them, so you will see it on my separate video files, and I put here after this my video small, very short video about Megabruchidius dorsalis, how they look like, how they are moving, how they are very active inside just these petri dishes, and some of them still alive now, and they are laying eggs inside here in captivity. These funny bruchid beetles. This is very useful material for laboratory culture and for investigation in the laboratory conditions. And actually, the interesting discovery was that this species, this Megabruchidius dorsalis, is actually not native species for Ukraine. Our colleagues found it in eastern Ukraine, and I found it here in Kiev as a most northern area of distribution of this species in Ukraine. By the way, native area distribution of Megabruchidius dorsalis, actually it's China, Japan, Taiwan, India, and later some scientists found it in 1996, in 2001, they found this species Megabruchidius dorsalis in Europe, in Germany, in France, in Italy, in Switzerland, and actually finally in 2006 in Hungary. Well, but this year I found this species in Ukraine, in Kiev. So this finding was already described. I put it for publication in journal. So the description of this species will be just in a special publication, and this publication will be done, a record on this publication will be done here after the description of this video, so you can check the scientific results of investigation of this funny and very interesting beetle, Megabruchidius dorsalis, which is looking like this. This is Megabruchidius tonkiensis. So this species, Megabruchidius, is invasive species, which is spreading all around the world. We think so. Well, it came from China, Japan, and India, came to Europe, and then came to Ukraine. Maybe it's spreading from Ukraine to northern, to eastern part, to south part from Ukraine. So this species, Megabruchidius dorsalis, expanding drastically, very quickly, and we are just see it as evidence of their just very rapid distribution and spreading all around the world. And by the way, talking about this finding, this discovery, I would like to say how to find and how to collect and how to observe these insects. For observation, you need to make special trap for bugs. For that, you need to take this kind of a bag, put all buds inside, yes, seeds inside, they're dry, yes, and insects were developing inside. So if you put them inside, then you need to attach to this bag just a transparent glass, and insects will come from a bag to light and to the transparent jar, a glass jar. For example, like here in this photo I collector or this kind of a trap. So insects will come from here, from seeds, will come to light, in the direction of window, and you can collect insects here. And what's the most interesting, that if you are keeping in this kind of trap different beetles, like I collected Megabruchidius dorsalis, you may have the opportunity to collect not only the beetles, but you will find that other insects are coming to your collector here. And what are these insects? These insects, they are parasitoids of bruchid beetles, parasitoids of bean beetles. Yes, these are Hymenoptera parasitoids. These can be calcid wasps and can be braconid wasps. So they can be belonging to family Eurytomidae, family Pteromalidae, family Eurolophidae, and family Braconidae. So some of them were primary parasitoids, some of them were secondary parasitoids. Bruchidae, they're parasitizing larvae of beetles, but some others were parasitizing, maybe, for example, Pteromalide beetle, Pteromalide wasp can parasitize the larva of Bruchidae beetle. So this will be secondary parasitoid. And we found that Eurytamidae, they're also primary parasitoids of Bruchidae beetles. When you open these seeds, you may find inside the seed, and inside the seed will be a huge hole, which is usually done by the larva of beetle. And here I put, this is a simple picture of bruchid beetle larva. And you may find the seed with the larva of beetle, or with the pupa of beetle, or just directly with beetle, because beetle still will be sitting inside the seed and will not be trying to escape, because this is a special place. Beetle is just hidden inside the seed and doesn't want to come out. So, or sometimes you may find the larva of unusual animal, but this is usually larva of parasitoid of being beetles of Megabruchidius dorsalis, donkeyensis or others. So if you can collect them, this can be very interesting material for investigation. So you may find interesting new species, new distribution of species, or this can be new species for this territory or new species for science. So communicate with your colleagues, with your friends in scientific research organizations, or you can contact with me and with my colleagues at our department of entomophagus insects and ecological principles of biological control at the Institute of Zoology of National Academy of Sciences. Just drop your comment, drop your question here after my video, and we can communicate if you will find something interesting from your material. And by the way, you can collect not only these interesting seeds, these interesting pods of Bruchidae, Gleditsia triacanthos. You can collect different species of these leguminose, these beans. In each species you may find different species of bean beetle and different species of parasitic wasps. So this can be also discovery in biology, in distribution, or in biology of parasitoid. So you can study either the beetle or parasitic wasp, or you can study both of them. If you will have questions, communicate with us. We'll help you in description of the species and possibly in publication of your research material in scientific journals, so this information will be open for public. So I already published some information about this discovery in scientific research journals, so I will indicate here after my video. But I hope so that some more interesting discoveries will come either from Gleditsia triacanthos or from other beans like that, or like that. So these beetles and these pods, they're very unique. They're distributed all around the world. So you can collect them everywhere in Europe, in Africa, in Central America, in South America, in Australia, in New Zealand, maybe even somewhere in Indonesia. Some unique species can be found inside these seeds, and unique species of parasitic wasps. So communicate with us and we will help you to describe their taxonomy and to describe their biology, and it will be interesting material for publication. So that's That's all for this funny, interesting video. I hope so. That it was funny, was interesting and surprising for you. What could be found even just in the center of city on a very common, very simple plant like this, which I collected just at the street of urban area, in urban area of huge city Kiev, the capital of Ukraine. So, if you like this video, press like under the video, subscribe to my channel, write your comments, questions, solutions or suggestions. Anyway, just your questions are very valuable for me. Will be both ways communication between me and you as followers, observers, viewers, or just students of my video channel. So thank you for watching and see you again on my channel, and subscribe to my channel. You will find more video soon after that. Good luck and see you soon on my channel. Bye bye.